Okay, hello class. I know it's been a while since you've heard from me. You've heard a lot from Mr. Fodge and everything, but today we are going to change the oil and service DK35 Kioti tractor that I've got. The first thing that I did is, to save some time, I got everything around that I needed, made sure I had an oil filter for it. I've got oil for it, got grease, oil filter wrench, and I've got a breaker bar and a socket that fits the drain plug. Okay, so I just had it running. I had it warmed up. When you lift these loaders up and you're working underneath them, you want to make sure that you always have the loaders locked. The newer tractors, they have locks right in here. This is old enough. This did not come with one. So every time I work on it, I chain the loader up so it can't come down. Okay? Just for safety, because if a hydraulic hose breaks or something, this loader will come down wicked fast. Okay? So what we're going to do first, we just had it running. We're going to drain the oil out of this and give it a lot of time to drain. So right underneath here, it's kind of hard to see because this has got a backhoe attachment on it. The drain plug. We'll let the oil drain out. Okay, so while the oil is draining out, we've got to get these side covers off so we can get to the filters and stuff. These side covers, these knobs right here, turn them to the side covers pop right off. And right here's our filter. We have a filter wrench here. This filter wrench only goes one way. It tightens down on the oil filter. Slide it right over top of it. Okay, filter's off. Finally. I always wipe the edge of this off where that oil filter seats on there. Make sure there's no pieces of gasket or anything on there. Okay. So this is all done draining. We got our 6 quarts of oil out of her. Put the drain plug back in. Very important, very important. Tighten these. Do not over tighten them. Okay? I always you get a long bar on there, you can put way too much pressure on them, smash in the bottom of your oil pan, strip your threads out of your drain plug. Nothing good can come out of it. So now I got my handy dandy funnel here that looks like my dog got a hold of because they ate the end of it. Maya, you want to get the gallon of oil that I got drawn out over there? Okay. This is going to be a 2-man job. Go ahead, Maya, pour the oil in. Maya's helping me service this piece of equipment. She's a junior over to Wildwood, and just like you guys, she hasn't done any service work either, so she's learning as she goes too. Hopefully she doesn't dump that oil too fast and spill it all over my arm. Okay. So now she's put 4 quarts in. We need a couple more quarts. That half full again, Maya.
I did.
Nice. I got oil dripping everywhere because Maya dumped the oil everywhere. Good clean oil change.
It's in the cabin.
Okay, so now she's got 6 quarts in her. From the manual, that's what she takes. I'm gonna pull the dipstick just to make sure that she looks all right. Should be a little over full because the filter's not filled yet. So let's look at the dipstick and see what the dipstick says. Dipstick says right here, the full mark is right here. Looks pretty good. By the time the filter's full, we should be just about perfect. Okay, so we're gonna check our...
The dipstick's perfect.
The dipstick is perfect, that's right.
I did a thumbs up.
This is kind of hard to see through here, so I popped the top off. This is checking our antifreeze. Our antifreeze right here, the level's right here. It says full. We're gonna add some antifreeze to this, okay? But it's still right to here. It's just a little below full, so we're gonna, it needs like a half a quart. So right up here, we have a thing of antifreeze.
Okay, well, this is not good video.
Oh, yeah, she looks pretty good now.
It's like here.
Yep. Right there's the full line, and it's right to there. So it's looking good.
Grocery.
Okay, so let's start it up. Check the hydraulics. On hydraulic fluid, but the loader is all the way up in the air. So by the time you get this loader down, the loader should be down when you check the hydraulics. By the time you get the loader down, the hydraulic level I think will be just about good. When we get the loader down, I'll check it again just to make sure. I've been checking it right along and it's been good. So right now, that completes. We gotta put our side shields back on and we're done with our service. This tractor here, in order to get to the air filter, we got to pull this front piece off. It'll be a little bit of a pain to get to. Once you get it off, your air filter's right here. I just changed the air filter a little while ago in this, so I imagine the air filter is going to be fine. Maybe it's not. I've been brush hogging a lot with it too, so if it's got a inside air filter looks good. I'm not going to change the air filter this time in this. Next time. Done. There we go. Okay, now we have the loader down, kids. We're gonna go through and we're gonna check the hydraulic oil. All the oil should be back in the tractor. And it looks like it's right about there. It's on the high part of the run range, so we're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna leave it alone. Okay, so we're gonna go through and service this rototiller and get this ready. Okay, these gearboxes here, they have plugs halfway down them normally. These plugs right here is where the oil line should be. There should be oil right to these plugs. Okay, we don't fill these all the way to the top. Okay, right here, when you pull this plug out, oil should run out. Oil looks pretty decent.
Look at that.
I really don't know what's so funny about gear oil running out of a...
This is not funny, this is real life.
Yes, this is not a joking matter. This is serious business right here.
I really miss you kids.
Wow, that's
Okay,
hurtful.
so this gearbox here,
I miss me too.
okay, pulled that out, no oil coming out. This gearbox leaks a little bit, so occasionally I have to put gear oil in it. When you put gear oil in, you put it right in the top. Maya, could you hand that jug of gear oil up there that I've got?
Great job, Maya. You're doing great.
Just squeeze the gear oil in until it starts coming out the back. When it starts coming out that hole, then you know you got enough oil in it. You see the oil start coming out the hole, you know it's good. Okay? Okay?
Your cameraman's just back
now
there.
the gearbox has been checked. Okay?
Put the lid back on your oil.
There's a few grease fittings on this rototiller. One right here on the end for the bearings. I don't over grease that. Give it a couple pumps of grease every couple times that I use it. Okay? Power shaft. Fill that universal up with grease. Right back here, you have another one. Gotta find out what side it's on. There it is. There we go. So that's all the grease fittings on the rototiller, all the grease fittings on the tractor. We checked the rear end of the tractor, sight glasses in the front end of the tractor, changed the oil, topped it off with antifreeze. She's ready to go for the spring. Okay? So I thank you very much. You guys stay safe. Talk to you soon. Okay, so we're going to service this John Deere garden tractor, this L125. I just took it out for a test spin. Probably you just saw it. I got it nice and warmed up, got the oil warmed up so she'll drain out good. This has got one of these easy drain plugs. It's absolutely amazing. You just turn it a little bit. Normally, you just turn it a little bit. Oh. Oh, see that? It just pops right off the end, just like that. Just simple. Nice and simple. I don't think I got that. I cracked this open so it doesn't get all vapor locked and everything. On the other side, we have a screw-on filter. And I hope I can get this off of my hands because I don't have a wrench that'll fit it. If not, then I'm going to be driving a screwdriver through it.
Don't try that at home.
Maya, do you see that other wrench? I don't think it goes down small enough, but Maya, go in. Go in on the workbench where the vise is. Grab that big pipe wrench. I don't have strong enough hands to get it off, so
Okay, tell
we
us
got to get the pipe wrench.
something else about this thing.
Okay, that's all I'm doing with this old girl. We're trying to get another year out of her. Like I said, we're going to try to refasten the hood on her, but every time I refasten the hood on it, my lovely wife, she hits something, knocks it right off. It's done, you know. She's looking rough, but she still mows like a champ. You know, we got a pretty soft tire right there. We're gonna throw some air in that. I don't think it's got any air in it. Oh boy, this one's a little soft too. I'll pull a little air in this one. Oh yeah, that's good. Like brand new mower now. Got air in the tires, she's just like brand new. So I sent Maya in for a pipe wrench. I'm hoping she knows what a pipe wrench is, and she did good. She got my big pipe.
Yeah, Maya!
This is going to double as my oil filter wrench because I don't have one for a small filter like that. So. Little bit of leverage make the world go around right there. Once again, I'll clean this all off good. Get our new filter. Lube up our gasket. Hand tight. Don't put any wrenches on new filters. Can't stress it enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this out. This is a pretty simple service to this. The battery's good. It takes quite a while for the oil to drain out of this old girl. And this is just an 18.5 horse Briggs & Stratton. And it's pretty much bulletproof.